Should we extend our overnight fasting period to a little more than 3 hours? I'm Mike Ormsby, a researcher in nutrition and exercise physiology that has 20 years of experience with designing and carrying out pre-sleep feeding studies. A recent study published by one of the American Heart Association journals really dove into this in one of the best designed studies I've ever seen. It's pretty incredible what they did. So a quick breakdown of this study and what it actually did was that they really didn't run a fasting study. It was a don't eat within 3 hours of bedtime study. And they took adults with overweight or obesity, and they had one group stop eating 3 hours before sleep, extending their overnight fast to about 13 to 16 hours. The control group just kept their normal routine. And after about 7 to 8 weeks, they saw better nighttime blood pressure dipping, lower heart rate, higher heart rate variability, and a slightly better glucose response the next day. But here's where the context matters. These individuals were mostly sedentary, they had no structured exercise, and they ate their normal diets, which was around 1,900 to 2,000 calories. And that's not a lot of calories for people that have reported overweight and obesity. And protein intake, it wasn't reported. Also, there were no real improvements in overall insulin sensitivity, which is a key outcome. So what's the real takeaway? When relatively sedentary adults eat their average diet, and stop eating close to bedtime, you get modest improvements in some cardiometabolic markers. That's it. It's not magic. It's not a game changer. It's just a small, practical habit. And if you're not already lifting weights, eating enough protein, and improving overall diet quality, this probably isn't where you should focus first. I think the real takeaway is that if you are completely sedentary and overweight and obese, then maybe not eating 3 hours before bed could be an improvement. However, if you're not hitting your protein goals, that is a small protein-centric dose that I think could actually help in this scenario. So again, nuance matters always. For more information, please click and follow below.